Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. Happy Friday, July the 8th, 2022. This is episode number 428 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock and in around 3 minutes. Solopreneurs, small business owners, if you're just joining in, we're right in the middle of a series talking about habits. And it comes from Charles Duhigg's book, The Power of Habit. Fabulous, fabulous book. Today we're going to talk about Keystone habits. We're going to talk about small, key, but chain reaction type of habits. Now, if you're like me, you probably thought all habits were created equal, that working on one particular habit is just as hard as working on another particular habit, but that is not true. Some habits are worth more than others. And to explain that, let me tell you a story. Back when COVID hit, I was a member of 24 Hour Fitness, and I went to the gym maybe 20 times a year, not very regularly. I had improved from not going even 12 times a year up to 20 times a year. But COVID hit, my membership was canceled, my clubs went away, and we all started social distancing. So I made a decision. I wanted to pick up a habit of walking just a little bit every day. At that time, I was not interacting with people, so wasn't spending a lot of time, so I started walking. Well, long story short, I have now walked 428 days in a row. It has become a habit. But it's not just a habit, it's a habit that has positive, influential consequences, or it's become a keystone habit. The fact that I get up in the morning means that I am now getting up at a regular time, and I usually, not always, walk in the morning. The fact that I'm walking in the morning means that I'm getting daily exercise. Getting daily exercise is lowering my blood pressure. Exercising, lowering blood pressure, and getting up in the morning and exercising is helping me eat better and pay attention to what I eat. All of that is helping reduce stress. Also, too, getting up and walking is now enabling me to get to work and focus on my work a little more. And reducing stress and walking has enabled me to accomplish more because I'm doing things. As you can see, there's a whole chain reaction caused by just one habit. And that's different than other habits that you do. It's considered what we refer to as a keystone habit. And there's lots of these. Having family meals together, making your bed in the morning, tracking what you eat in a journal. All of those have long-term effects greater than the habit themselves. Thus, they're referred to as keystone habits. Now, what does this look like? Well, business tip number 1, they're usually little small habits that you can focus on. Not the key elements. Making your bed in the morning only takes a minute, but the domino effects of that happens because it's very, very small. Business tip number 2, they become key habits in the fact that they help influence others and that they are a small section of a big pie of different habits. And business tip number 3, it creates a chain reaction of other positive habits in your life. That's what a keystone habit is, and you want to develop and focus, which we'll talk a little bit more about in the future, on keystone habits rather than just habits. That's what I'm learning today. Anything I learn, I throw with a fence to you because I want you guys to be awesome and have good habits. Now go back to sleep.